morning, Captain Reddit. Good morning, class. I'm Cadet 3rd Class Farah, and today I'm going to be briefing you on the full range leadership model. In overview, I'm going to be going over the different behaviors that compose the full range leadership model, how these behaviors may be used together to create an effective leadership style, and then giving a few tangible examples of this. The full range leadership model is composed of 3 leadership theories: the laissez-faire, transactional, and transformational leadership theories. The laissez-faire leadership theory describes a totally hands-off approach to leadership. This is where the leader lets their followers work independently of their input. The transactional leadership theory describes a transaction between the employee and the employer, and it yields results the most quickly. The transactional leadership theory is further divided into 2 leadership behaviors: management by exception and contingent reward. Now, these are essentially negative and positive reinforcement, with management by exception being negative reinforcement, where bad behavior is punished, and contingent reward being positive reinforcement, where good behavior is rewarded. The last leadership theory, transformational leadership theory, requires the most effort on the part of the leader, but it yields the highest performance of their followers. The transformational leadership theory is divided into 4 leadership behaviors: individual consideration, where a leader invests in his followers' personal and professional lives; intellectual stimulation, where a leader challenges his followers to think critically in order to achieve a goal; inspirational motivation, which is simply as it sounds, where a leader inspires and motivates his followers to achieve a shared goal; and idealized influence, which can be essentially summed up as leadership by example. Now, to use one of these specific leadership behaviors effectively is great, but a good leader understands that the full range leadership model is just that, a range. A single one of these behaviors is not going to work in all scenarios. An effective leader will employ different leadership behaviors depending on various factors, like what's the overall goal? Are they trying to complete a task, or are they just trying to help a disgruntled employee with a personal matter? Is there a time crunch? How short is this time crunch? What level of management are they on? Are they a CEO trying to change the work environment for thousands of employees? Or are they just a small team lead trying to get reports done before Wednesday? I could go on with these types of examples, but the main takeaway is that the effectiveness of each of these behaviors is going to be based on the scenario a leader finds himself in. And being in the Air Force, I regret to inform you that while these behaviors are defined, there is no guide standardizing when or how they should be used. This is just an intuition we as leaders will have to develop with experience and time. In summary, I went over the full range leadership model, the different behaviors that compose the full range leadership model, how these different behaviors may be used together to create an effective leadership style, and gave a few tangible examples. This concludes my briefing. Are there any questions?